all. Lovely to see you again. Remember, we started with times tables the previous time and we were playing with the 2 times table. We were also counting in 2s and counting in 5s. Today we're going to start off our multiplication lesson by doing some skip counting in 3s and 4s. So I would like you all to direct your eyes here and count with me. Let's count, let's practice counting. Saying when we count in 3s, we say +3 because we are putting groups of 3 together. So are you ready? Steady, start. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36. Let's go back. 33, 30. Now we say -3. 27, 24, -3, 21, -3, 18, -3, 15, 12, 9, 6, 3. Let's count in 4s. Now when we count in 4s, we say +4 every time. And let's go. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Let's go back. 36, 32, 28, 24, 20, 16, 12, 8, 4. These are all multiples of the 4 times table. And all these here are multiples of the, what do we say for these again? +3. So they are multiples of the 3 times table. Let us redirect our focus back to the 2 times table that we studied last week. Alright, and you'll see that here on the board. When we practiced the number bonds, we used to draw our house and we would say 12 or 14 or any of those numbers at the top there and put in all the different number bonds that would add up to that number. Today we're going to play with the 2 times table in the house of the multiplication of times 2, the multiplication house of times 2. So we're doing it like this. 5 times 2. Now, what does 5 times 2 mean again? Times 2 means 2 groups of 2. So it is 5 times 2. That means 5 groups of 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And we put the 10 in. Now let's go to 8 times 2. 8 times 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Now I've counted 8 times and I get 2. And there's the multiple of 2 that says 16. 10 times 2. What is 10 times 2? 10 times 2 is 20. There we go. 7 times 2. Let's go. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Right? I've counted 7 times and it comes all the way up to 14. Let's do 3 times 2. Let's go. 2, 4, 6. There we go. 6 times 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And there's 12. 1 times 2 literally means one group of 2. And the answer will be 2. And here is my 2 that I left on the table. And it is 2. Right? 4 times 2. 4 times 2 adds up to 8. That's correct. 9 times 2. Let's hop together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. I've counted 9 times in 2 and it adds all the way up to 18. Right? 2 times 2. That's 2 groups of 2. 2, 4. And there we go. The answer is 4. Of course, 0 times 2 would be 0 groups of 2, which also would mean the answer would be 0. Okay, so let's look at a few of these sums. Let's see, 1 times 2 is 2. 4 times 2 is 8. 2 times 2 is 4. 5 times 2 is 10. 6 times 2 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6. 15 times 2. And see, what you all know what double of 15 is. It's the same as saying double. 15 times 2 is 30. That's a nice big one. I know some of the boys are smiling. They like the big numbers. And here's our sum. 0 times 2 is 0. 8 times 2 is 16. And 7 times 2 again is 14. And here is 11 times 2 is 22. Well done. We've done some revision on the 2 times table. And we are going to start studying the 5 times table. Now, just like we did with the 2 times table, we build it up with groups of. So how many groups of 5 do you see here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 dots there. Okay, so this is, I heard it, one group of, how much is it? It's a group of 5. Is 5. How many groups of 5 is this? Look at this. Let's put a few there. Let's see if you can keep up with this. Let's count the groups of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? That's right. How many groups? 1, 2, 3, 4 groups. Groups of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each group contains 5. Are, and do you know the answer? Let's count in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20. So the answer is 20. That's correct. Okay, let's try another one. 1, 2. Instead of groups of, you can also say lots of. At the top there is the word lots of. Groups of and lots of, it all means the same thing, right? There's many words in multiplication of which we have lots of. Lots of means the same as groups of. Multiples. Multiples are all the answers of the times tables. Times, you could say times or multiply. The word times actually replaces the words group of or groups of. So instead of saying 4 groups of 5 are 20, we can say 4 times 5 equals 20. And that's where the word times comes in. Can you see? 1 group of 5 is 5. 1 times 5 equals 5. There we go. How many groups of 5 do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many groups? 5 groups. How many in each group? There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in each one of these 5 groups. 5 groups of 5 are 25. That's correct. And who can tell me the time sum? Yes? Yes, I heard that. 5 times 5 equals 25. Well, the other day, we built up the 2 times table. Today, we will build up the entire 5 times table. So, I need you to have a look here. Put some of these here. Okay, so there we go. First of all, 0 groups of 5, okay? So let's say 0 groups of 5. Let's write a 0 there. 0 groups of 5 are what? Yes, you were right. 0. And instead of saying that, we say 0 times 5 equals 0. Good. Here we have 1 group of 5. Where's my 1 group of 5? Oh, here's one. Okay. There was a 1 group of 5 once upon a time. There it is again. 1 group of 5 there at the top there. Maybe I should move this one up. There we go. And move this one up. Then we all fit in nicely because we need to build them up properly. So 1 group of 5 is, yes, you were right, there's 5 in a group of 5. 2 groups of 5. 1, 2. 2 groups of 5 are 10. And let me hear your sum. Yes, I heard that. Okay, so 0 times 5 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. Right, here we have 1, 2, 3 groups of 5. And let's put it together. 3 groups of 5 are 15. 5, 10, 15. And 3 times 5 are 15. There we go. How many groups of 5 next? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 groups of 5 are 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. 4 times 5 is 20. The next group is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 groups of 5. 5 groups of 5 are 25. Notice we're counting in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5 times 5 is 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 groups of 5. Okay, let's do 6 groups of 5. Actually move down a bit. Yes. 6 groups of 5 are 30. And therefore we also say 6 times 5 is 30. Let's count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 groups of 5. Good. 7 groups of 5 are 35. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 groups of 5. 8 groups of 5 are 40. 8 times 5 equals 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 groups of 5 are 45. And 9 times 5 is 45. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's correct. I heard some of you say the answer already. 10 groups of 5 will be 50. Well done. So, 10 times 5 is 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going high today. You can go up to 100 times 5 if you want to. 11 groups of 5 are 55. Let's count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. And 11 times 5 gives you 55. 12 groups of 5 12 groups of 5 are 60. And notice the multiples are counting in 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 55, 60. And there, the answer there, 12 times 5 equals 60. There we go. Let's go through them one more time. 0 times 5 is 0. 1 times 5 is 5. 2 times 5 is 10. 3 times 5 is 15. 4 times 5 is 20. 5 times 5 is 25. 6 times 5 is 30. 7 times 5 is 35. 8 times 5 is 40. 9 times 5 is 45. 10 times 5 is 50. 11 times 5 is 55. And 12 times 5 is 60. See you next time.